In this video, Julius Malema explained the real reason they were expelled from ANC. If you watch this video, you will see the details explanation from Julius Malema. And after watching this video, we need to discuss more on this. So let's watch.
In Botswana of the US, and that we need a regime change in Botswana so that new regime will tell the US to remove its base, because that base is a threat to the security of Southern Africa. So we can't have a base within our own territory. And then they said, no, I want to destabilize Botswana, and that's how I got banned in Botswana. But all evidence was presented there in the ANC National Disciplinary Committee, including Tokyo Sowal, who came with a report that was commissioned by O.R. Tambo, that I led the investigation of whether there is a base in Botswana or not during our exile times. And we found that this is a military base of the US, and the Botswana government was pretending like this is their airport. But that is not to be. It's a US property. Presented that, but there was a predetermined outcome. And then Hanegom was the chairperson, Derek Hanegom. Then I got 5 years suspension. Then we made an appeal. It went to Cyril Ramaphosa. My 5 years was changed to expulsion. And then we wrote a letter to the National Conference of the ANC, which is the highest decision-making body. When that letter arrived there, they suppressed it. And then that was the end of it. But on the hindsight, we realized that no, they are not chasing me. They've got a problem with the resolutions of the Youth League, which wants to change the patterns of ownership in South Africa. So in 2011, we had taken decisions that we must nationalize the mines, must nationalize the banks, the Reserve Bank, and we must expropriate land without compensation. So they thought we're playful. We're just kids who are useless. And Tony Ngeni came to my house and said, you see those resolutions that you took there in that conference? They are either going to kill you or they are going to expel you, but one of the two is going to happen. The mining conglomerates have got the best intelligence, better than the state intelligence. Wherever they are worried about you. For the first time, maybe after 1994, the Ruperts commented publicly, Johan Rupert commented publicly, was when the Youth League took those resolutions. And Johan said, the Youth League is like an irritating mosquito, which needs a doom. And then that doom became Zuma, that killed the Youth League. So they thought, now we have resolutions. We say, okay, we need leaders who are going to be brave enough to take these resolutions forward in the ANC. Mm. So we go to the NGC of the ANC in Durban. Mm. The NGC of the ANC in Durban adopts those resolutions of the Youth League. Now they realize these boys are not playing. And then we now say, no, Zuma must be removed. Anyway, we had an agreement when we went to Polokwane with Zuma that he will do one term. And then we'll look for a new president. And we said Kgalema must be president. Gwede must go. Mbalula must be SG. But Gwede is very smart. He went to mobilize Zuma that no, they are not looking for me. They are actually looking to remove you. So we need to club together to deal with them. And then we got finished like that. And then Cyril Ramaphosa was used in that NDCA to remove us from the Youth League, to suppress this struggle for economic freedom. Because we're already calling ourselves economic freedom fighters in the ANC.
Within the Youth League.
Within the Youth League. Yeah. And the person who made a correct observation and analysis is Blade Nzimande, who said, these people are a political party within a political party. Mm. So we have to be very careful of them. Expelled us, came together, me, Masondo, Floyd, 3 of us at my house in Sundown. We were like, what do we do now? Because the agenda is to suppress this thing. And this is a generational mission. Shouldn't we form a non-governmental organization that you guys will lead and then continue to agitate for economic freedom? Should we form a political party that will be aligned to the ANC, like the Communist Party, and still agitate for this as an alliance of the ANC? Or should we form a political party that will contest the ANC and remove it from power? So we went, the three of us, separate ways. And then we said, okay, let's go think about it. And then we came back together with Floyd. Masondo was now developing a cold feet. So Masondo has never participated in the decision to make the EFF as a party. He participated in the initial discussion of what happens now? What do we do? And as we're thinking about it, when we called David Masondo for a follow-up, developed a cold field, and then me and Floyd said, no, let's do this thing. We'll see where it takes us to. And then we made a clarion call for everyone to come and respond to those three questions I was asking. Convened a meeting of those who supported us in Soweto, Uncle Tom's Hall. We had nothing, nothing. Like, it was just ourselves. We didn't have money, we didn't have anything. I'm mentioning this because when we were going to book a venue in Uncle Tom's Hall, they wanted 3,000. We didn't have. So we had to call around. We didn't have even in our banks. Call around. This one will bring 500, this one, put it together, and then go and pay that Uncle Tom's Hall. So what is interesting is that the person who had a task to organize that hall and make sure it's available and meet its requirement was Kenny Gunen. He didn't have, he likes playing like he had money all his life. He didn't have 3,000 rand. He couldn't pay 3,000 rand of Uncle Tom's Hall. So we went then, people said, let's form a party. Let's form a political party and then contest power. But I had made rounds before that meeting. I mean, I had gone to Marikana. They just killed people in Marikana a day or two after I went. People, they were refusing to receive any politician, but they accepted me. When I was there, they said to me, open your own political party. We're tired with this. I went to West Rand in the gold mines, spoke to mine workers, because revolution without the support of the workers becomes irrelevant. So when I saw the support of the workers, then I said, this is the way to go. And eventually we agreed. And then we formed the EFF to continue the struggle for economic freedom in our lifetime, because every generation must have its own mission. Mandela's generation was political freedom in our lifetime. Many did not live to realize it. Few of them lived to realize that generational mission. They made that determination in 1944 in the Youth League Conference. They said political freedom in our lifetime. It took them from 44 until 1994. And we had to now make our own determination as to, as a current generation, what is our mission? We said political freedom came, but political freedom without economic freedom is meaningless. We need to own the means of production. We need to own the land. We need to own the monopoly industries.
I hope you heard everything Julius Malema said and the reason why he was removed from ANC. What do you have to say, and what is your own opinion? In my own opinion, I am a big fan of Julius Malema. If he is being expelled from this ANC, no problem. That is the reason why he was able to form EFF. Yes. So Julius Malema is a credible and trusted person as far as I am concerned. I don't know for you. You can drop your own opinion in the comment section. Let's know what you think. So for more news and updates like this, do not forget to subscribe. Turn on the bell. Anytime I publish a new video, YouTube will get notified. Thank you for watching my video once again. Peace out.